She was a simple parlor maid from London. She had no fancy education. She was barely 5 feet tall. She was referred to as a small woman. But she had a burning call from God. She wanted to go to China. And at age 27, she applied to a mission society. They rejected her out flat. She couldn't learn the language. Gladys, she didn't quit. She prayed over her Bible and every penny she saved, saying, God, if you want me, here I am. I'm ready to go. And it took her a while. Then she bought a one-way ticket to Siberia to get to China. But the train she was on in Siberia was stopped by soldiers. They were having war over there. The journey was so dangerous, she had to walk through the night in the freezing cold. She ended up being arrested by the soldiers in Siberia, and she almost went to a labor camp. She escaped from them. God saved her and opened another door. A captain from a Japanese ship, he took her captive, or he said he took her captive, just to get her out of Siberia. He took her to China in 1930. There she joined an older missionary lady. They turned a rundown inn into the Inn of 8 Happinesses. The name was based on 8 virtues: love, virtue, gentleness, tolerance, loyalty, truth, beauty, and devotion. They fed mule drivers, they shared Jesus stories, and watched lives change. She ended up taking in children and adopting them. Then in 1938, the Japanese invaded, bombs fell, and villages burned. There was a bounty on her head. With no safe place left, Gladys gathered over 90 children, some as young as 4, and said, we're leaving. God will take care of us. They walked more than 200 miles over mountains, through war zones, hungry and exhausted. Gladys was feverish, but she kept on, putting one foot in front of the other. The hardest moment came at the Yellow River, nearly a mile wide, fast, and it was deep. There was no bridge, no boats. They were all seized by the war. The children looked at her, tired, and they were scared. Gladys felt despair creeping in. They knelt down and prayed all night long. They sang praises. And the next morning, a Chinese officer on patrol heard them. He listened to their story. He signaled, and boats appeared, exactly what they needed. They crossed to safety, and many of those children, they came to know Jesus on that journey. She did not have all the answers, but she just kept walking. And that is what faith looks like. Ordinary people trusting God one step at a time.